welcome to Coffee with Rita. Coffee is missing here, and there is no way I can compare myself to Karan. But I mean, the sitting arrangement, the cameras, the lighting, the mic, it gives me the whole vibe of actually hosting a show. Jokes apart, Yali Madad to you and everyone watching us here today. My name is Rita Meghani, and I'm the host. So globalization has taken the center stage. From education, we can see students traveling abroad to pursue their degrees. We can see foreign exchange, trades, exports, and imports. And now we're gradually moving into the sports section. So sports is now becoming a diversified aspect as well. This is the main reason why we're here today, to embark on such a journey. We have Shahzad Kamal with very different personalities. When I walk into the bank, I see a bank manager, someone very strict on business. When I come to the ground, I see a sportsman, with a sportsman's spirit, of course. And most importantly, a father to a very cute little daughter. Welcome to the show, Shahzad bhai.
Thank you, Rita Yali Madad, and thank you for hosting. Pleasure is all mine.
So before we begin, I have a burning question. I mean, I spoke about IPL, and coincidentally, it's the IPL season as well. I'm a Kings 11 supporter.
Really?
Yeah.
Kings 11? But why?
Because of Maxwell. I mean, die-hard fan of Maxwell.
There are so many other players, Rita. You could have done better, actually.
Okay, so who do you support?
So actually, team loyalty is not in me. I would watch a game of cricket, maybe for MSD or maybe for Virat Kohli, ABD. Rohit Sharma is my favorite, one of the favorite cricketers. But probably if you ask me, I would say KKR.
Because of Shah Rukh Khan, I am so sure.
But mainly it's for Andre Russell. I think I really like his all-round performance, and I think last year he did really well for the team.
Okay, so why don't you tell us about yourself?
I think okay, let me start from born and raised up in a typical Pakistani family, typical traditional Pakistani family in Karachi. Where you have to study, you have to go to school, you have to study. My cousins were, always good at studies. I was one of those ones who were, you can call it, I was one of those black sheep where my mom used to thapde maar ke padhati thi. So my main aim was first to play cricket, but eventually, because of the peer pressure and cousin pressure, I had to complete my studies. So completed my studies, completed my O levels from St. Michael's School again in Karachi. Then did my bachelor's. Then of course. Later on got a bit more serious and started pursuing my ACCA. At that time when I was about to complete my ACCA, then of course नौकरी भी ज़रूरी है करना
Yeah, I can understand.
So cricket थोड़ी बहुत चल रही थी उस time पे, but mainly my main aim was to first get done with studies, एक अच्छी खासी नौकरी हो, फिर छोकरी हो. So नौकरी के लिए फिर निकले. My uncle was here in Uganda, and I think in 2008 I came here, so I was about to finish my papers and then eventually got a job in a bank. So I worked for Standard Bank Group in investment banking. Got married, I think I got married in 2014.
He's not even sure.
Yeah, and 2019 was a bit special to me because I was blessed with fatherhood.
Very cute daughter.
Yeah, shukar. So my daughter with name of Naiza. Blessed me with fatherhood, so that was something which was amazing, and I'm still enjoying it, and I love every single moment of it.
So you must have noticed so many upcoming talents within our Khane as well. I mean, it's not just about cricket, but there is badminton, there is table tennis, there is throwball, there is volleyball. So why don't you take us on a quick memory lane of your journey? Where did you start playing cricket from?
So I started playing cricket, of course, from childhood. At that point in time, it was Wasim Akram who was my favorite hero.
I was going to say like MS Dhoni or Sachin Tendulkar or Shahid Afridi.
No, those guys came quite late in my life. So mainly it was Wasim Akram, and I was so crazy about him that I started bowling and batting with my left hand, although I'm a right-hander. And then later on, the passion for cricket grew, and I just wanted to compete at the highest level. That's what I wanted to do. But more importantly, it was my father who I looked up as my hero, because He was almost at the verge of playing Pakistan. He still holds a record of like the highest opening partnership in the domestic level. My uncles, they also, he almost played against those great West Indian teams. Even I don't know about them, but yeah, they talk about it. So yeah, I have a history of cricket
It's a
as
whole
well.
family history.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
cricket is a family history with you.
exactly, it's in my DNA.
So on your cricket journey, I'm pretty sure there's some challenges or setbacks you had. Why don't you enlighten us about it?
Again, most importantly, at that point in time, you need to decide at one point in time that whether it's going to be cricket or whether it's going to be studies.
Must have been a difficult decision to make.
Yes, yes, and a lot of pressure at that point in time as well. There was not much money at that point in time in cricket. Of course, now if you look at IPL and other leagues, there is a whole lot of money. But yeah, so I wanted to get a settled job. Naukri to zaruri hai,
Yeah.
papi paid ke liye. So my first aim was to complete studies, then go into a proper job. Then eventually, I think in 2008, when I was about to finish my study, I got an opportunity here in Uganda. So I came here, I started working in a bank, and then eventually, even bank bhi waisa hi hai jo Standard Bank Group, which is like the main sponsors of South African cricket. So yeah, so
You hit
since
the right
then,
spots.
yeah, kind of, you can probably say that. I was lucky enough to get an opportunity there. So yeah, so banking, then of course it gets difficult at point in time. You have to manage now. I'm married as well, so family time. Then you have to train as well because you're competing at the highest level. So it gets a bit difficult,
Yeah,
of course.
it's
Yeah.
not easy as well. So what advice or motivation do you have to the youth of our Jamaat?
Okay, with disclaimers, yeah, focus. If you're really keen on achieving something, either it's sports, either it's studies, go for it. I think, in a normal, if I was given a chance, I would have still tried to play cricket a bit more. So, give 2-3 years before you go into your main, working career, because then it averages out. 5-7 years, it averages out.
Mahol thoda serious ho gaya hai. So let's lighten it up a bit and talk about the fun part of it. I also play cricket, not professional, but I do play.
And you play well, yes.
Thank you so much. So there was a time I was actually fielding at the boundary, and I was so into the game, and I didn't realize that while I was trying to, stop it from going for a four, I actually fell outside, and it was so funny. So many people were laughing at me, and it was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I'm so sure there have been so many such incidents for you as well.
Yeah, of course. In generally, there was a time when I was playing for my school. So number 11 batsman, he was so nervous that he entered. So the 10th player got out and he entered into the ground. And then when he went to bat, he realized that he was not wearing gloves. And so things like that. And then you get bullied at times.
Yeah, and you're a bully as well.
Yes. I like to talk when I play.
So, are there any historical moments that you look back to and you're proud that, you're actually grateful that you took the cricket journey?
Many. I think there are many moments, but I think I'll just highlight few. Probably, okay, the most recent one was my performance in Oman when I made a comeback to the national team, because of course because of my work I can't play a lot of cricket. So I was making a comeback to the national team after 2 years. Eventually I became the highest scorer of the tournament.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, and against teams like Hong Kong, Kenya, many teams were there. And then so in 2019 I was given like I was considered in top 20 sportsmen of the year for Uganda, and the only Indian Asian to be in part of that 20 list. Then of course I became the cricketer of the year in 2019. But there are many journeys, from your first run, from playing Golden Jubilee games in 2016.
It's been a long journey.
Yeah. 2008, I was part of Golden Jubilee games as well. For Pakistan at that point in time, we won the gold. This time for Uganda, we won bronze.
So from the back of my head, I remember that you're the first Ismaili to be playing for the national cricket team of Uganda. And I see that you set a tail that was followed by the likes of Riyaz Shah and Saud Islam, who are currently playing for the cricket team, the national cricket team as well.
They are, yes.
So what is the team environment like?
So of course, number one, setting up a benchmark. It's always something special. And now, I'm seeing Riyazat. He's young, he's energetic. Saud also is becoming part of the team. So it also helps, have kind of like a brotherhood,
Yeah,
unity in the
Garwali
team.
feeling.
Yeah, Garwali feeling. We share the same room only. Yeah, so we share the same room, and so it's always good. We talk about cricket, so it's like a brother kind of a relationship. So it helps at times when you are down and out. So it really
Yeah.
helps. Yeah.
So I think we've had enough chit chat for the day. I'm pretty sure the videographer is so tired of our retakes. I mean, we've had so many of them. So let's move on to the last segment of our show today. Of course, I began with coffee with Karan, so this is part of it. It's
Oh.
coffee with Rita with a rapid fire round. Who's the better captain, Virat Kohli or MS Dhoni?
Of course, MSD.
The best bowling action, Shoaib Akhtar versus Malinga.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of Shoaib Akhtar because I've heard stories from few coaches. So yeah, of course, without an action, I know Shoaib Akhtar.
Okay, who's the hot actress, Anushka Sharma or Deepika Padukone?
I think I'll say Anna Kournikova.
You really tried it there, but
Yeah, but because of tennis, I used to admire her. Okay, she was really good looking.
well, you still didn't answer the question. Okay, which actor should act in the biopic of the following people? Virat Kohli,
Actress,
actor.
actor, Indian actor.
I mean, any.
Virat Kohli has to be Ranbir Singh, Ranbir Kapoor, Deepika's husband. Deepika's husband.
That's Ranbir Singh.
Ranbir Singh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Virendra Sehwag.
Uh,
That's a tricky one.
yes. Can I name any other person?
Yeah.
Our YSB chairman Asif Patel.
Why would you say Asif so?
Just I feel he can act.
I wish he was here to listen to you. Mr. Malinga. That's a very...
Mr. Malinga. Oh, Johnny Lever maybe.
Okay, I wouldn't say anything there. Who's the current best bowler in the Pakistani team?
Current best bowler. I still feel. I think Shaheen Shah. I've heard a lot about him. He's still yet to deliver, but yeah.
Okay. What are your most used apps on your phone?
Used apps, of course, has to be Crick Info.
Really?
Yeah, and FX trading actually. But it's really something with regards to my cricket and my.
I was gonna be like WhatsApp, Instagram,
Oh yeah.
Snapchat.
Okay, WhatsApp, yes, of course, but other apps, Insta, I'm not really
Not
into
active?
Insta. Not really active. Yeah,
Okay, well you're a married man. You shouldn't be so active.
exactly.
What's your most favorite emoji you use? You could
Like
show
a
it
wink.
to us.
I think
Is
mostly
it
I
like
use
how
the
would you
wink.
do it like? What's the best thing about Pakistan?
The food,
The food? Street food?
street food, absolutely.
Kebab.
Kebab, chicken tikka, paratha. There's a friend I call and he was like, okay, kya khane aaya idhar? So that's how
Yeah,
we
that's
talk.
how. Okay. Favorite all-time bowler?
Of course, Wasim Akram.
Wasim
Yeah,
Akram?
yeah. All-time favorite.
One superstition that you follow till date?
So there is like I always tie either it could be a glove or a bat, but it has to be right. And there are like five taps I do.
So you're gonna complete the following statement. Family is?
Naiza,
Oh,
my daughter.
Farah Bobby.
Of
You're
course.
not even there.
Of course, with Naiza, that completes your family.
Okay. Today we covered just one short glimpse of a story, but picture abhi baki hai. I mean, stay tuned on Coffee with Rita to explore on more sporting journeys of cricketers like Riyazat Shah and Saud Islam who are playing on the highest level in Uganda. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you, Rita.
We hope that your journey has inspired and motivated the youth of our Jamaat.
Thank
I
you,
would
Rita.
also like to say best of luck for your future tournaments and keep making Uganda proud. Thank you and Yali Madid. I think we did a good job.